Heyo everyone, it's AJ, and today it's Monday. And you know what that means. It's Manga Monday! Yeah! And thank fuck it is, because despite that we're not having a new Bungo chapter next month, doesn't matter. Because last night, as I went to bed, literally finding out this, was 15 years has started. So, Dazai Chuuya in 15 years, the manga version, started. And holy fuck, is it a belter. Like, 63 pages. 63! Like, what? Honestly, like, I just happened to be scrolling through TikTok and it came up and I was just like, wait, hold up, no, I ain't going to fucking sleep. I need to find this. And there we go. And then literally got like the Google document that basically holds all the raws that I like download every single time for these Manga Mondays. And then it's like, it just never ended. I'm just like, what the fuck? And then it was like 67 like files in total because there's like the beginning chapter art and then they were on the cover, like it was a whole big thing. And it was like, what the fuck? Like, you get used to, like, 20, like, roughly pages for, like, the mainstream manga or, like, anything else. And then here we go, 63! Oh my god. Actually, I need to double check if it is actually 63. But my god, like, insane! So after checking, it's actually 64 pages. 64! I forgot about the coloured piece, like, you know, like, for, like, the first kind of page. So, yeah, 64! 64! Honestly, mind blown. And then, also, the fact that it's Hoshikawa's, like, amazing fucking art style. Honestly, I just fucking love it. And obviously, probably by now, you already know the story, whether or not you watched it from the anime or if you've read the light novel. Obviously, now we just have the manga version of it. So you get those extra little details. So, obviously, not going into every single fucking panel, but... Oh... It's all I can say. Like, just seeing the beautiful artwork, just... Also, just how Hoshikawa is, like, depicting them as, like, children, like Chiya and Dazai, is like, oh, yeah, remember, they're kids! Like, they are kids! Ironically enough, 15-year-old makes you a kid. Shock. But see, just actually seeing, like baby Chuuya and Dazai, essentially, it's just, like, oh, especially when you come from, like, Hoshikawa's, like, beast, and you see, like, obviously them grown up and whatnot, like in their 20s and shit, and then to see that, it's like, oh no. Which then when you see like Dazai and whatnot, and then like the whole like empty eye, like just nothingness, just hurts that extra bit more, because it's like, no, a 15-year-old should not look like that. No, a 15-year-old should have more life in their eyes. But no, Dazai's really just dead inside. He wishes. I'm sorry. Not sorry. This is just like awesome, because now, like, in terms of like manga chapters and whatnot, like we'll have obviously the mainline manga at the beginning of the month, and then we get 15 years at the end of the month. Like, all the goodies. And then technically, if you think about it, it's literally just like 2 weeks back to back of like Bungo content for like different things. Obviously, like, by this point, like, you already know 15 years. So, like, the content itself isn't entirely new. It's not like a new concept or anything like that. In regards to, obviously, like, the mainline story where you don't know what the fuck's going to happen and what fucking cliffhanger is going to come next, because my god. But at least with 15 years, you know what you're going into. It's just going to be depicted like beautifully, and it's just so good to look at. Yes, this is literally just another video of me just like going like head over heels for like Hoshikawa's artwork again, because I just fucking love their art style, and it just, I personally just think it fits Bungo so well. Oh, love it. So yeah, obviously it just follows 15 years just as it would. Like, we're introduced to obviously the wee incident, and then here we go. Here's Chuuya taking down the Port Mafia thing, like in the plane, and it's just looking so good. Like, there's so many good panels of Chuuya. Like, see the bullets flying at him, and he obviously stops it. Ah, so good. Oh, I just love it so much. I know I'm gonna say this like a million times. I should probably put up like a counter by now by like saying how much I just love this art style. But like the ones that hurt the most is like you get like the wee backstory of how like Dazai kind of met Mori and like how like, which is ironic. Ironic's the wrong word, but like see on Twitter, right? Because obviously this is generally how you find the chapters and whatnot through Twitter, and people saying it's like, oh, like the manga just proves that Mori like experimented on Dazai. It's like, no, have you read the source material? Like the panel in which like Dazai is like strapped down to like the medical bench and whatnot is when Mori actually stops him from attempting suicide. He's not experimenting on him. Is he manipulating him? Aye, because obviously that's what he fucking does. It's Mori. Like, he just takes him under his wing, obviously, because that's what he does. Was he experimenting on him? No, he was just literally trying to stop him from fucking offing himself. Like, come on, Twitter. Like, you're meant to, like, be, like, know of the fandom and whatnot. You know what happens in this series. Because, especially at this point, it's been covered twice. This is the third version of it. Excluding the fucking play. Like, it should be a gimme by now. But anyway, that's just me having a wee mini rant about what I saw on Twitter. Because I just kept seeing that all the time when I was looking through, like, people reacting to the chapter was like, oh my god, this just proved that he did that. And I'm like, no. I don't know, obviously it was just people like looking at the raws, obviously not having it translated in some degree, but if you know the source material you kind of get a gist of what's actually happening. I don't know, just me, but anyway. Oh, but see just the empty looks in like Dazai's eyes, oh my god, like fucking love it. Just to like, it's very haunting, which is just perfect. And then like Hoshikawa's artwork just like nails it in the head for just like, yeah, this is fucked up for a 15-year-old to have these empty eyes. Oh, it's just so good. Oh, like, also this chapter, the fact that it covers so much in so many pages, like, I'm still not over the fact it was 64 pages. It's 64 pages. What the fuck? Right, we get to the point where they meet for, like, Dazai and Chuuya meet for the first time, and it's just like, oh, and that's basically where it ends, right there. It's like, oh, come on. So now, obviously, I am, like, super hyped for now, like, at the end of the month now, because I'm pretty sure they're coming out monthly as well, so that's gonna be great. One of the things that I just love about this like chapter, and just in general, is the stark contrast of when you see Chuuya's panels and when you see Dazai's panels. Because obviously I've talked about how like dead inside Dazai is, but then like Chuuya has the brightest eyes, like the most, like, oh, it's just the contrast of like how bright his eyes are to Dazai's dark as fuck eyes. And it's just obviously the whole like yin and yangy kind of thing with them, and how like they literally just like balance each other out, and just that little artistic little choice. Just love it. Because like I said, like Chuuya's eyes are just, they're just like so white. Literally, the pupil is like tiny, whereas like Dazai's are practically just like one black blob, because there's no light in there whatsoever. But like when you see them together, and it's just, like I said, this video was literally just an art appreciation video, and like basically if I keep continuing on with these chapters, yeah, that is literally just what it's going to be. It's just going to be like an artistic, like, holy praise the Hoshikawa, like, oh, I just love their art style, as you know. Like, I also love the teaser that they made for 15 years, like the one with Chuuya and like the blue and whatnot. I love that actually appeared, like that actual picture appeared on, like, as Chuuya appeared like on the plane wing. And I was just like, that's the picture! That's the picture! It was just really sad about how excited I got when I read it. I was like, that's that picture! It's like, I've seen that in colour. Oh, speaking of colour, see the two, like, pictures that they made for Dazai and Chuuya for, like, the spread. Oh, I love them with their headpieces. And even the fact that, like, Dazai's headpiece appears, like, in the actual chapter with, like, him wearing it and the whatnot. And very ominous with hands, like, coming down to, like, grab him and whatnot. But, oh, I'm just so happy that this is a thing. I love it. I just do. Like, this was just a fucking treat. Like, I wasn't even planning on making a Bungo video today. Like, I actually had a different plan for Manga Monday. I actually had a different manga planned. And then this happened last night and I just went, haha, nope, scrap it. This is more important. 15 years is more important, especially when you get 64 pages of just beauty. Like, I also love the fact that this was like on the cover of the magazine. Like, they knew that this was like a spectacular thing, because it's like, hi, look at this, check it out, please. I just love it. They just look, everyone just looks so good, and Mori just looks like a creep, which is perfect. Oh, like, fuck Mori. That's just a collective. But, oh, I am so excited. Not that, like, I get that, like, from, like, now on, I highly doubt we're gonna get, like, 64 pages worth in a chapter. Like, we'll probably get, like, normal length chapters. Oh, yeah, actually, you never know. Because this was a huge surprise, so you never actually know. You might get one. We might get them. But I don't think we will. I think this is just, like, a big special just to be like, hey, look, it's a thing. So that's just now something to look forward to every month. So even if, like, mainline Bungo, like, takes, like, a wee hiatus every now and again because Asagiri really needs to figure out what he's going to do with all these fucking, like, cliffhangers that he's creating, like, here, there, and everywhere, like, at least we still have more Bungo content coming out. And I'm actually so happy to, like, follow it as it comes out this time, because I didn't follow Beast when it came out, and I didn't follow Dead Apple when it came out. So the fact that I get to follow this as it comes out is actually really exciting, and I'm, like, really buzzing for it. Like, even if I'd maybe not make, like, content about it, but I'm just buzzing just in general, the fact that that is a, like, opportunity for me to do, and just, like, kind of get excited at the end of the month and then at the beginning of the month, and I'm just like, it's like a Bungo sandwich for the month. Or, like I said, it's like the 2 weeks back to back, because you basically just think at the end of the month goes into the beginning of the month. So the safety net of what you know what's going to happen in 15 years to I don't know what the fuck's going on the week after, to then have to go a couple more weeks to be like, here's the comfort again, like, you know what's going to happen, to then, why is this happening, Asagiri? Or that's probably just my mood. I don't know if that's anyone else's mood. If it is, let me know down below so if I'm not alone. But yeah, so let me know down below. Are you fucking buzzing? Did you know that it actually came out as well? Or am I just like a twat that I just forgot that this was happening, like, now? Probably. And let me know, what are your thoughts? Like, are you happy that this is a thing? Do you think they're maybe taking a bit of a piss at the fact that this is now the 4th adaptation of it? Because obviously you have the light novel, the anime, the stage play, and now this is the manga version. Like, are you kind of bored seeing 15 years all the time, or are you happy? Like me. Especially because I love the style, obviously. But yeah, are you going to be reading it monthly with me, or are you just going to wait till volumes come out, or you're just patching it all together? Although you did click on this video, so I'm assuming you have some interest. But, hey-ho. But anyway, obviously next week we will not have Bungo chapter for the main line because they're taking a month off. So, cry, but we'll be back in November for it. Woohoo! So, who knows, I might do these ones monthly as well. So then we'll have Manga Monday at the beginning and Manga Monday at the end of the month. All for Bungo. Yay! Let me know if you would like that. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Because now is the awkward time of the year for me. So let's see if my workload can allow it. But anyway, until next time, I'm AJ, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!